Do you believe that women today need femininity coaching?
Femininity coaching? No, I don't
Yes.
think. I don't know if I'm sidetracking now, but I feel like men get it a little bit easier because they get to just be. And it's like, no, with women, we have to like be strong, but do it soft. Be
Mhm.
cute, but don't be so cocky. Like, it's like, damn, can we just be?
Previously on the Mature Topics podcast, do you believe, based off of what we understand femininity to be, that women today need femininity coaching?
No, I don't think we need femininity coaching. Femininity coaching? No, I don't
Yes,
think, no. I
that
don't,
is a thing, you know.
no,
I
no.
know, and I know a woman who I forgot her name, but she was like, she's from London. She talks about, uh, helping women find their husbands and
Yeah.
how to. I forgot this woman's name or
There's one
whatever.
I actually follow her, not the one you're talking about, Launch, but there's
Hmm.
one that I follow. She's in America, this a black lady with like really short hair. I cannot remember her name right now. It's slipping my mind. I do follow her because some of the things that she says are like good advice just across
Right.
the board, period.
Hmm.
She does do a thing where this is how you catch a man kind of thing. This is how you get and keep a man, I should say.
Hmm.
And she
Hmm.
calls herself a femininity coach, but I don't agree with that title because, like I said, I don't all the way agree with what the definition of femininity is. Because
Hmm.
if you are a biological woman, um, you're feminine. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I don't really
But
know.
that's the game, can be that's that. So
Mhm.
they made it where it's part biological and part social construct.
Okay,
So
because
yeah,
yeah.
so like it's too fluid, you know. It's
So I guess they can be a femininity coach for how to be feminine in America. I guess they can do that because that would make more sense. Like what American men want. I don't know because it has to be like more specific to like a certain region or culture. Because like I said, the lady that I follow, whose name I can't remember, if she brings her ideas or ideals, I'm sorry, to some random tribe in Africa, they're gonna be like, "What? No,
Hmm.
we don't do
Hmm.
that." You know what I mean? Like, no, I make the money. He sits at home, or it's gonna be some weird.
right.
So I don't like that.
Good point.
That title. I mean, her work seems to be working from what I see because a lot of men in this patriarchal system ascribe to the femininity and masculinity wiki definition. So it works that way
Hmm.
because a lot of people do. So I guess if we want to survive and I guess find and keep certain types of men, then yeah, we got to follow those type of coaches.
Hmm.
Mm,
If you
good
aren't that
point.
already. But I feel like women naturally, though, the wiki definition, naturally, truthfully, most women are like that. I feel like in our nature is to care for and love, which is why we carry this thing inside of our belly for 9 months. Like we are naturally carers, are
Right.
nurturers, and it's because of the changes in society that makes us not so nurturing anymore because now we're like the single parent or the single woman that has to take care of herself. She hasn't found a husband yet. So she has to do these things. Like, how is she going to pay this astronomical $2,000 rent? You know what I
Right.
mean? So we develop, I guess, quote unquote, masculine traits. So I think it's unfair then to say, well, I'm not about to find a husband because now you're masculine. But it's like, well, what was I supposed to do? You know what I mean? Was I supposed to sit around and do this and just wait for someone
Mhm.
to marry me? Or do I go get a job and work and then carry my own groceries up the stairs and, whatever
That's a
else?
good point.
I mean, Instacart not about to come to my house, so I got to do it.
Hmm.
No, that's a good
Hmm.
point.
That's a great
Uh, I
point.
think that I think that like some of the things I talk about is definitely establishes yourself independently, getting yourself together. And especially younger people, I always recommend young people, if you're going to college, get your career going, get your life situated. You have time to, date and find someone once you establish yourself. I think that to see a lot of people, I think these manosphere people, whoever would disagree with that because they're saying, well, no, you should be traditional and try to, find a man or do certain things that'll
Mhm.
get you that guy that's going to take care of you. But no, in 2022, most of you are going to need two-income households. So
Mhm.
why not give yourself the best chance to have a household that's just not barely getting by? Is
Right.
by
Mhm.
getting your college education, getting a good job, whatever field you want to get into, or if you don't want to go to college, do whatever trade you want to be in. You have to establish yourself in that way first, and then you can date and you'll be in a better position to find love. But you're going to have to be able to take care of yourself in 2022. All of that, oh yeah, traditional stuff. I think you really need to. That's one of the things I say where just because it's an old style, and it worked back then doesn't mean it's going to work today. Because in today's time, if you can't take care of yourself, man, that's a blemish on your record, or that's going to make you less appealing, male or female, right?
Right.
Mhm.
I think the
So
femininity coach too, she also talks about um not just the fact that we're like hyper independent now as women, but she likes to say that even though we're hyper independent and we may have some masculine traits or whatever, um, a woman should embody, I guess, a certain type of vibe. Certain type of vibe. I think that's what I can say. Like
Mhm.
we should, our femininity should still be showing, even though we have to be so brawn. Like we should
Mm.
when a man is around us. Why did you say? Why did you say that? Why did you
well,
say? I don't know. That just made me laugh because I'm
I
sorry.
ain't say anything. I was on mute.
I'm talking about launch. She said, Like,
Oh, but she's
I
about to
know.
go in a second.
I thought I was on mute.
To anyone in the chat, feel free to hit that StreamYard link. It's in the description. If you want to join the panel, we like to hear what you have to say. This is a people podcast for the people. So feel free to
Mhm.
hit that link and join us. But go ahead, Kimmy. You were
but
saying
she's
something?
saying that you should have a vibe basically as a woman. Like a man, when he's around you, should feel he shouldn't feel like he's competing, I guess. Like he shouldn't feel like he's around another man. He should feel like he's around a woman, you know? Like
Mhm.
opposite than what he is. And I guess usually what men are is aggression, strength. So you should be strong, but it's like I feel like I don't know if I'm sidetracking now, but I feel like men get it a little bit easier because they get to just be. And it's like, no, with women, we have to like be strong, but do it soft, like be
Mhm.
cute, but don't be so cocky. Like, it's like, damn, can we just be? Because y'all just get to be strong. Y'all just get to be hard. Y'all just get to be aggressive. It's like, well, we have to be assertive, not aggressive. It's like I can't do all that. Like, it's like I feel like it's too much. And there's something out there for everybody. So I don't.
Mhm.
Man, Kimmy, men and women gonna get together. I mean,
Yeah, right.
there's gonna be some sacrificing and change and things you're gonna have to give up. But the natural synergy of men and women, heterosexual men and women who want to be together, I think stuff like that naturally just works itself out. I think, and then a lot of that could be rectified with conversations and expectations. Because some men might, especially men who um are really looking for a woman that are really traditional, or like if he's, let's say he's in a position to really like take care of you, like that type of man probably would have more demands. But the average man and the average woman, like I feel like stuff like that works itself out. I don't think that
It does.
you don't necessarily need a coach for that. I just think that when you like someone, you're gonna make concessions. But
And then
Lancho, what
also
you
when you say
okay,
coach,
Kimmy.
like I feel like it um well, okay, maybe I'm wrong. Because I was gonna say then it's like it teaches you to put on an act, but not necessarily. So I take that back. So never mind. Just scratch
Go ahead, Lanch. What you got to say about this?
So
Do they
I
need
have
femininity coaches? What's up?
okay. So as far as like femininity coaches are concerned, I feel as though if people are into role playing in their relationship, go for it. You know what I'm saying? Because to be honest, it is no different than, to me at least, fetishes where, men and women see coaches to do adult breastfeeding, for example. Like that is something that is like, within the fetish world, and it's deemed as role playing. You know what I'm saying? You have one person who is the nurturer and the husband might be the baby, and the role playing aspect is that, the female is that nurturing mother figure, right? um to her baby who is her husband.
Mm-hmm.
If you're into role playing, so be it, man. Like, go and get yourself a coach. For women to sit up there and and feel as though femininity is now this othered concept that they do not naturally possess because of the change in dynamics, in
Right.
societal dynamics, is
Right.
absurd, because again, like, everything kind of changes, like the world changes, different dynamics change. There's,
Right.
economic changes, there's socioeconomic changes, social changes, political changes. All of these things actually help to cultivate a mass of people, their behaviors and their habits, and just how they operate, as individuals in that particular.
These are scenes from the previous episode in the Mature Topics podcast. Subscribe and watch it now on the Koron Pierre YouTube channel. Hit that bell icon so you get all your notifications. And like the video so more people can see the video. Thank you for watching the video. If you really enjoy the content, also show your support by sending a Cash App, Koron Pierre, $ Cash App. You know how to do it. Also, you can go to the PayPal and support that way as well. The link's in the description. We also are Amazon affiliates. That's another way you can support. Now, listen, we have one of the hottest podcasts. That's why I got this up behind me. Look at this, the Mature Topics podcast. We go live each and every Thursday at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We have one of the livest discussions on the internet because we talk about those topics that are uncomfortable, that are needed to talk about. We learn things, we connect with experts and advocates, people with experience. So we don't just have a bunch of people just making things up. Listen, this is one of the most important podcasts based off the content and the conversations. I think you will enjoy it. You need to be there each and every Thursday. That's all for this video. Until next time, stay blessed.